Hey good looking, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dumi, and in today's video we will be creating this look. It was supposed to be soft glam, but I only see the soft and not the glam, so that is not going to be the title of the video. But I really had an interesting topic while I was filming this, and I spoke about the pressures of having a kid, and also, like, I mean, I'm going through that now because I'm approaching 30 and I'm married. So just spoke about that, some of the pressures of when are you having kids, those awkward impersonal questions that people ask without considering like how it will make you feel. And yeah, I just shared my thoughts on that. I really hope you guys will enjoy watching me create this look and also listen to my thoughts about that kind of topic. So yeah, let's get into the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Oh guys, my skin for 2020, to the gods, looking so good. Guys, my skin is looking good. It is respecting me. It is glowing. I mean, I have a little bit of sunburn from running, but other than that, like, we are here, y'all. We are here. Like, all the crazy products, steps, and obsession I had towards the end of last year about my skin really pulled through for your girl. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm glowing. For foundation, I'm going in with my Fenty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This is not a great idea. I'm gonna take that off. For concealer, we're doing the Born This Way concealer in butterscotch. I'm actually hearing a baby cry, and it got me thinking, like, there's a baby. I think you guys can probably hear the child crying out there. It actually got me thinking, right? I am currently 28 going on 29, and I have been traditionally married for 2 years now. So now, like, everyone is basically asking me when I'm having a child. So I wonder, do you guys have the same questions? I mean, do you have the same pressures? I mean, like, everyone is like, yeah, you need to have a child soon. You know, having a child in your 30s, like, is risky. Why are you not having a child? I mean, you are in a stable relationship. You have steady income, blah, 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 all these things. And yes, you know what, on the surface, uh, technically having a child, I can make that work. But the child, I won't be able to give the child the things I really want to give them. Like, currently I stay in an apartment, and ideally I would really want to move into a house so that I can have full-time help, because I'm gonna be like a full-time, like, working mom, you know. I love working, I love making my own money, so that is going to be like me, like, that's gonna be my life. So I don't know, like, do you guys get the same pressures? Like, and also I know, like, a lot of people also get pressure about when are you getting married and stuff, especially guys, like, when you get to, like, you know, my age, being grown and stuff, like, getting into your 30s. It seems like the pressure, like, you know, just gets more and more. So, like, how are you guys handling that? Do you have that in your families, or are you the kind of people where, like, people don't pressurize you? Like, for me, it's not even just family. Like, literally every other person I talk to is like, how aren't you having a child? Hell, unyeti, what. They, like, you know what I mean? Humuhulu, like, oh, I feel like the worst pressure comes from my grandmother, because she's always like, you should have a child. I want to see your child before I die. And I mean, my grandmother's like getting old, you know, so I do understand her frustration. But I mean, guys, really. But yeah, guys, I don't know. So, you know, just I do want kids. Like, don't get me wrong, I do want kids. But I don't know. I feel like my current situation is not ideal. I mean, I love my space. So having, like, thinking that I'm gonna have a helper or the nanny stay in a 2-bedroom apartment with me, and also where am I gonna film? Guys, it's just a lot. I don't know, it's a lot. I don't know. Like, some people are like, no, like you can make it work. A lot of people raise their kids in apartments, and yes, guys, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not saying, hey, that can never be me, but I'm saying ideally I would really, really want to have kids when I have bigger space, which means I need more money for that. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in my life. Please comment down below, like, the pressures of marriage. Do you guys go through that? Are your families like, you know, always asking at every other function, when are you having a child? When are you getting married? And some, if you're not currently in a serious or stable relationship, do you feel the pressure of like finding a man or a woman, a partner in general, and like getting into a relationship? Like, how's that dynamic for you? And do you feel like, you know, it's unfair to be like reminded constantly of being married? Hey, do this, you need to get married. Hey, you need to find a partner. This, that, jazz. And also, I mean, people are getting married, like, on social media. I see that all the time happening. But like in real life, I don't think it's like the way it was in the past. Like, not a lot of people are really getting married. Like, people are, but like not a lot of people are genuinely like, I don't know, getting married, unless maybe like around me. But I feel like marriage is not much of a big deal like it was before, unless maybe, I don't know, I'm around different people. But it's not like, you know, like a huge deal. But it's, I think, cause divorce is so normal now. So you like, someone will be married today and divorced tomorrow. So maybe that is why it's not really a big deal like it used to be, like in the past during like our parents and stuff. But yeah, guys, it's so interesting. Like, the child conversation. I don't know, people just assume automatically when you get married you should have a kid. Like, why? Like, why? Does marriage come with money? Yes, obviously 2 incomes are better than 1. And sometimes when you do get married, financially, you kind of have more to give and stuff. But like, hey guys, kids are expensive. Like, and our country is a little bit like weird at the moment. Like, things are really going a little bit, I don't know, I'm a bit uncomfortable raising kids in this country. I don't know. And like, don't come for me, y'all, but you know, like with the crime, especially like women and stuff, like the crime against us and stuff, and I'm like, bring me a girl child into this world, it's gonna be something else. So yeah, the kid situation, hey, the conversation, y'all. I don't know, but I want kids soon. I just need to hustle for like the next few years. My husband and I just need to do our thing so we are in a financial position to have kids and just like, you know, raise them and stuff. I just want to like do therapy. a little bit, like, just talk a little bit about, my childhood and some of my traumas, and just, I don't want to inflict those things onto my kids. And I feel like we go through life and traumatic experiences. We have insecurities and we have bitterness and all these negative things or burdens. And we have kids, and like sometimes you'll, like a few years down the line, or like some of us, like you're very similar to your parents in certain areas. And then you wonder like why, but it's because they basically you basically inherited their trauma. I don't know if some people don't believe that, but I do. Like, I feel like sometimes your kids just kind of inherit that trauma. Let's continue on our topic. So my biggest frustration, right, with that whole pressure of someone has to get married and have kids and stuff is not everyone is cut out for that life. I mean, I've met quite a few women that have kids, but it's not really for them. Like, I feel like because they were raised, like, because we were raised to, like, get married, have kids, I feel like a lot of people do it without necessarily first evaluating if they are cut out for that life, if that is really what they want for themselves. Like, it doesn't mean if you are able to have a child then you should have one. And I really applaud those people that choose not to have kids because they just know themselves well enough to know that they won't be able to give the kid the love, the care, and also sacrifice, because having kids is a lot of sacrifice. I mean, there are a lot of things that you need to put in place for that child, and it's not for everyone. Like, not everyone wants to, do all that, like, be responsible for another human. But some people just do it anyway because, I don't know, they're just convinced that that's just the way life goes. And it's really unfair on the kid and on themselves, and also the person that they're having their child with. So whether male or female, just don't do it, right? It's like the child just suffers. And when people are busy pressurizing you, like, into having kids or getting married, and you don't really self-evaluate and, like, realize that, hey, bro, maybe this is not what I want for myself, you'll end up just doing it. And then what? But yeah, it's really, I don't know, it's really annoying. I mean, for me, and I'm married, like, and for me it's like, wow, it's a lot, like, and now I'm like, if I'm already basically getting irritated by the questions, how about someone that doesn't even have a partner, like guys, doesn't even have anyone, and like these people coming at you, yeah, like, unyala leng, unna le ngwana leng, watsofala, like, my guy. And then you'll be the very first people, when I choose some random human to marry you, like, to me, penong or to be like, guys, I'm like, wow, really? We should really just allow people to, like, do their thing, like, just allow people to live their life and choose whatever is best for them. Like, people should choose whatever is best for them. Doesn't, have to be what is best for you. Doesn't mean something that you would do, but it should be what is best for them. We're on the topic. Can we, like, chill out with asking people those questions? When are you having kids? Because first of all, you don't know what someone is going through during their, like, fertility journey. Like, you don't really know if someone has had miscarriages. You don't know if they're struggling to have kids. You don't know all of that, and you are just going to go and ask someone something so sensitive. What do you expect them to say? Oh, hey, yes, I do want kids, but I'm struggling. What do you expect them to say? First of all, because, you out there basically asking something that ain't your business. And there's so many people going through miscarriages and like issues like that, and like they really don't, genuinely, no one needs the pressure and no one needs the questions. And you'll have random people, like, asking you, and I'm like, dude, like, can you mind your own business? I'm not out there asking you about your business. Are you asking me about my business, you know? But yeah, I don't know if I'm like ranting or whatever, but I really find it so insensitive. Like, wow, for people to ask such questions, I really find it so wrong on so many levels. And yeah, it's because I've also had some questions. I've also had conversations, and best believe, guys, I've also been on the other side of questioning. These questions are not fun at all. They're extremely insensitive. Basically, borderline, you're rude. Not even like you are being rude asking those questions. Rude. Thing. I haven't tried for kids because, like I said, I feel like financially I would like to be in a better position. Um, like get a house and stuff. Like, but that's for me, guys. Just to finish up the topic, I feel like we need to sorry, something it's irritating my throat. I feel like we need to have open dialogue about these kind of things, the pressures that we get about getting married and having kids, and also the struggles of like having kids. I've had a few conversations with people that have struggled to have kids, or people that really want kids but they haven't met the right partners, and it's just frustrating them. It's not dry. Snap. Let me try again. But yeah, guys, like I'm saying, we need to start having like open dialogue, just of the pressures that like we feel, and also like the whole thing with having kids, the struggle of having kids. Does it make you feel less like a woman if you can't have kids? Do you feel less like a woman if you are not married yet? Does that really define you? And you know what, in an ideal world it shouldn't. Like, women should be strong, and women should, like, it shouldn't be defined by whether you can have kids or not, or you can get married or not. But that is not the reality. Like, some of us were raised like in households where getting married and having kids was such a big deal, and it's a reality for most people. And yes, I do understand it's your own choice at the end of the day, but I feel like we need to openly talk about it. Like, what's up, guys? Like, you know what, this is my struggles and stuff. Because I feel like infertility, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, is so common but like so taboo at the same time. Like, people talk about it but people don't talk about it. Or maybe I live under a rock. But yeah, I would really love to see people just openly talking about something. And yeah, it's like so interesting. But yeah, like I said, guys, let's be very sensitive when asking these questions, because you don't really know what someone is going through. For lips, we're going in with my Pat McGrath. Wait, where's the stand? With my Pat McGrath Flash Fantasy Gloss. Yes, darling. I don't think I'll get over Pat McGrath glosses. Creamy. And they're right amount of shine. But yeah, guys, like I'm saying, let's be sensitive and let's have open dialogues about it. Talk to our friends about it, and just be very, very conscious of the kind of things you say, the comments you make, and the questions you... Let me just make sure I don't look crazy. But yeah, let's just be careful about the kind of things we say. Some people are not ready to talk about pregnancy, having kids, and some of the issues they might be encountering. So just be very sensitive when it comes to that topic, and just understand that first of all, not everyone wants a kid, and not everyone is able to have a kid, and they don't need the extra pressure. Like, they don't need it. And if you're already getting it from your family, you don't need it from friends or colleagues. Just can we just butt out of people's business? But yeah, guys, I don't know how I stumbled. Well, I don't know why I decided to talk about this topic, but it's something that has been really, really on my mind for a while, especially because now I'm approaching 30 and stuff, and the pressure's like, wow, sis, pop the babies, and I'm like, can we all chill out? Right? I'm not there yet. Like, can we, like, whoa? But yeah, hopefully someday someday we'll be having a different conversation when I'm my mother, and yeah, talk about the joys and the drama of that journey too. Yeah, I love this kind of topics. I really, really love to hear your opinion in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video.